this is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today we're going to play in my vintage ladies junk journal book. So this is it. I've shown it before. I did a video where I showed you putting it together. I have been gluing in images today, and I felt like it was time to come back with some color. So I've got some paint and some stencils, and we're going to have some fun with that. But first thing I want to do is paint to this, because it is going to go on the back cover. On the inside cover I have this clock face and then the leaf. Oh, I've put something there. I didn't intend to do that. And I do want to do some gluing. Forgot about that too. That changes my plan. I'll have to glue that down better. I forgot all about how I was going to put this in. Oh well. This will just get used some other time. Okay, I hadn't planned on gluing, but maybe we will start with that. So, started a new glue. Here we are. I'm using Ranger's Glue and Seal. This is the first time I've used it, and the only reason I'm using it is because it was in a bargain bin at Michael's at some point in time. So I've used it a little bit so far. I haven't had any problem with it. It's quite a thick one. Okay, so I have some pink tissue paper here that I want to lay down. What have I got? One great big piece. Yes. So let's tear that into a more manageable piece. This one over here. Okay, so let's go through and find some. Whoops. I have to keep it in camera. Okay, so let's go through and find some blank pages. I'll just kind of like flip through so you can see what's done so far. I've been skipping all over the place. So the first several pages here are kind of done. Okay, now there's one. That'll be nice for painting on though. That's quite thick. Here. Let's put some tissue paper on the back of this one. Gonna work. So I'll go through and put this where I want it to go. So it's been quite the day for us. Tell ya that we have a basement that's a cellar. We don't go down there very often, but husband went down there today. Can't remember why. Oh, he heard the toilet gurgling. That's what sent him down there. He heard the toilet on the main floor gurgling. So we went down into the basement. We have a little pump down there. So he went down there and he found, I wonder if I can just tear. How's that? And so he went down there and he found some water dripping from one of the pipes on the ceiling of the roof. And he went, not sure what all he did, but he's not a handyman. so it's not like it was something that he could fix. But first he checked the toilets, make sure they weren't plugged or anything like that. I was actually doing the laundry, and I had just had the rinse cycle. It was on the rinse cycle, so it had to spin. So I'm like, oh, please let me finish my load of laundry at least, because I practically don't have any clothes to wear. And so anyways, he couldn't find anything. You know, he had no idea what was wrong with it. So he called our handyman that we have, our jack of all trades. He's actually the Dan of all trades, because he's Handyman Dan. Gave him a call, and he could make it over today, but wasn't until later on. So we just didn't really flush the toilets or anything unless it was absolutely necessary. And then he came over, and, well, to make a long story short, one of the pipes under our basement floor is broken, and they need to jackhammer up our basement floor and fix the broken pipe. So that's gonna cost us about $1,000 right there. Just when money is really tight. So I try not to let these things bother me too much, because such is life. We've always had plumbing problems with this house, but I mean, it is a World War I house, so you know, you gotta expect that sort of thing to happen every now and then. Well, at least once, you know. So that's on our horizon. In view. Yeah. Okay, so we got a bit more left. Let's move ahead. This is the last signature. There we go, and it'll look nice next to that too. Okay. I like tissue paper as a surface. It's an easy way to add texture. This glue is working well. It's thick. It's probably thicker than a regular gel, but it's not as thick as a heavy body. Well, I shouldn't say regular. I mean, because there's nothing irregular about this. It's not the one I usually use. Usually use Liquitex because that's the brand that my Michael sells. I don't believe I've ever seen golden there. They have golden paints though. So these are practically dry when I put them on, and I think I'm going to cut. If I can find my scissors. There. These are my new scissors I bought, and my old pair of scissors I wrote glue on them, so I would use them for gluey papers like this. But I never know where they are, or they're just not the first ones I reach for, so it's a good thing I bought two pairs when I bought this pair. Because I'd lost my scissors and I couldn't find them. It seems to happen all the time. Well, I mentioned in my last video about masking tape. My masking tape had totally disappeared. I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I went out and I bought 2 rolls of masking tape so that I wouldn't run out again. And what happens? I come home and I find my masking tape. So now I have 3. Let's put it on the back of a little one. I don't want to do one of these painty papers. That's nice and thick. Yeah, let's do this one. So, tissue paper bleeds a little bit. I'm getting a very faint pink tinge to the tip of my brush. You know, this glue isn't going to last very long. I've barely been using it, and it's like half the jar already. I don't know how much it costs normally, but since it's Ranger, it probably costs more than anything else. Okay, that works good, and I think this will be our last page. And we'll get to painting and doing the stencils. Okay, so it is going to be my last page. Over. Once I get to painting, I'm going to use my heat gun for the paint because I won't have the patience to let them dry. And besides, I'm going to do layers. I'm going to do some painty layers with some stencils on some of these blank pages and on some of the gessoed ones. And we'll see about painting around some of the images I have in there. A little bit here. That's an awkward position to cut in, but I don't have enough room to move my book around too much with the tripod set up here. Okay, so I've got half a sheet left. Maybe we will put some more in, but not today. I'm just going to keep these 2 little pieces out. I might want to add them somewhere. So, this bow came off of this page, so let's put it back on. I had this great big package of baby bows, and yeah, I've never done anything with them, so I put a whole bunch of them on the ends of these pages. Alright, so I got that in there. Okay, let's just, well, let's work through the first signature. We'll do some painting. Anywhere that we need painting. The page isn't painted, but it needs something. Okay, here we go. So I got myself light green, yellow, pink, and red for some girly colors. So what do we feel like doing? Some red would look nice next to that because it's got red in it. But let's do pink, and we'll use red for the stencil. So this is Americana Poodle Skirt Pink. It's evening in here, so I've got shadows up high, but I think you should be able to see my book pretty good if I keep it on screen. That's a horrible brush. Why did I pick that? Bristles are so long. Ugh, don't like that at all. Here. This is the one I usually use. This is my glue brush. It's stiff, but there we go. Got a little bit more coverage going here. I'm kind of wanting to get some paint onto these ribbons so that they look like they've been through something. I have to get my cosmetic sponges. Let's grab 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, I think I'm otherwise prepared for this. Usually I end up having to go get all sorts of things because I'm not properly prepared. Now, what shall we use? What shall we use? She said, what shall we use? Paint splotches. Numbers. Let's go with this flower one. I can see myself using this one a bit. Alright, so we're going to use red. And I haven't opened this red yet. Last time I was at Michael's, I stocked up on my reds. Well, I got 3. A dark, a medium, and a light. Okay, why is it not wanting? Oh, I did open it. Oh, no, you know what? It still has the plastic on the lid. Oh, come on, you. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I have a problem with doing process videos because I never know what to say. So we're using Americana's, I don't even know how to say this word, alizarin crimson. Oh, alizarin crimson. I don't know. If somebody knows how to pronounce that, let me know. It's a nice deep red. I like, she said. That's what she said. Looks nice. Let's flip it over on this side. Oh, I have to get a baby wipe. Where are my baby wipes? They're not where they're supposed to be. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay, got a baby wipe. Now I'm ready. Let's shoot the gun. No, put a piece of plastic there. Okay. Let's go. Let's find another page to paint. Okay, that one's been gessoed and this one has been watercolored. So I think we will take... Alright, this isn't going to work if I keep losing everything. Baby wipes I put on top of my stencils. Alright, let's use the script one on here. These are all, I think these are mostly Stencil Girl ones. How about let's go with green now. But actually, I'm going to need a piece under here. Okay, this is just some Daler Rowney paint I got cheap somewhere that I'm trying to use up. It's very translucent paint. I don't like it much. I don't like it much at all. Yeah. Actually, I think maybe I'll use the green. Lay down some color first. So this is the Daler Rowney. Do not like it. Though I've heard their brand before, I don't think it's like crap brand. Excuse my language. Okay. So let's put the script over here. And we'll use the green. So that it matches. Whoops, I got a feather. I have a feather pillow, so there's feathers all over my room. So yeah, this one is a script stencil by Carolyn Doobie. Well, designed by Carolyn Doobie, made by Stencil Girl. So yeah, if you want to put fast forward on this, just go ahead, because I'm not going to be doing any editing to this. It's just going to be how it decides to be. The thing that I don't like about making YouTube videos is the editing. I'm just not a computer person. I don't print out digital kits. I don't do digital art or any of that stuff. I do print out photos though, so I can crop and enhance a photograph. That's about the extent of it. Okay, where can I put that there? A little bit of color. There. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same stencil, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a wipe here with my baby wipe, which you probably can't see me doing. Over to the side. Okay. So now I think what we'll do is we'll put pink on here. Then the two pages will be opposites. So just shake. Shake, shake, shake your booty. So as you can see, I'm not taking my time to get perfect impressions here. We're going with the grungy look, or messy look, whatever you want to call it. That's something I like about doing this, is that it doesn't have to be perfect, and that I actually like it when it's not perfect. You know, there's a religion out there. I don't want to say what group it is because I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's, oh, I don't know. It could be any of them. But anyways, there's this religion where the artists do not allow themselves to make anything perfect, because nobody is perfect but their God, or whatever they call their creator. And so as human beings, they can't make anything perfect. So when they make a mistake, accidentally make a mistake, it's great, because that's what should happen. And if they don't make a mistake, then they intentionally go into the work and make a mistake. Oh yeah, you know what? It's some group that does weaving, because I remember the show I was watching showed them purposely putting in a row of weaving that was wrong. So maybe we should all be like that and not try and be as perfect as God, and allow ourselves to make, that's fine, to make, I don't know if I like that. That should probably be gessoed. Well, I got everything out here, might as well grab the gesso. And we'll use that great big long brush that I didn't like for my gesso. There it is. Yes, I have a video that shows me, I don't know if it shows me actually making this, but it shows you after I made it. I do a whole flip through of the book before I did any work in it at all, so go back and look for that. Okay, let's zap this one. Yeah, so like I said, just fast forward or speed it up to double time if you don't want to watch some of these things that I'm doing. Okay, so I like this page. It was a magazine cover from the 1930s. All I did was put stickers on it. I did that tonight. I am getting off the screen here, folks. You need to tell me. Uh-oh, I just put my plastic wrap in my red paint. Oh. Does not matter how much room I have, it is never enough. Okay, I need to stay out of my paints. Can you see? Yeah. Okay, let me move my tape. Okay, so let's see. Can you see? You can see my fingers are touching the bottom of the book, so that's where I'll allow myself to go. I think we'll just give this a small wash of paint. same brush that had the gesso on it. There we go. This is Tyvek, and it is, oh, I like that. I love how that's looking there. I need to pour some more out. This is an old envelope I got for a flow order. They give you these nice decorated Tyvek envelopes, so it's a little extra bang for your buck. Oh yeah, I love how that's working over the texture. That's good. And let's do the other side in a different color though, so we'll go with the blue. There's one color I haven't used yet. Red? Oh, yellow. Yellow's the color I haven't used yet, but I don't want to use it there. Let's go with the pink. I need to get some more out. I'm just going to do a bit of a rub. We'll use the same brush, so we might get some green on there too. Oh yeah, I like that. The way it brings up the texture. I know this page is looking a little washed out, so I think we'll put stencil on top of that. What else have I got here? Got some ink blotches. Let's use those. This is an AliExpress stencil, and it's very thick. Okay, this one, put some red. Yeah, like that. Why make your own ink splotches when you can use a stencil? Another one. Okay. So, just going to give that a bit of a hit. That definitely needs to be gessoed. Is gesso a verb? Does anybody else say that? Gessoed. This needs to be gessoed. I need to gesso that page. I suppose it could be used as a verb since paint can. And gesso is just paint without any color in it. Definitely got to hit that one. Now this page was really bothering me when I was trying to figure out what to do with it. I wonder if maybe I should just take it out. Where is it? We're almost at the beginning. Let me see if I've done anything to its partner. Is that the middle? Okay. Oh, that's the middle there. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done anything to the other side either except for gesso it, so I'm going to take it out. I don't like it. So there you go. If you take one page out, find the other half, and there you go. I think I'll stick those in my black and white journal. Ugh! Oh, look at that page. How could I have left it like that? It's mud. It is mud. Oh, I don't even know if we can save it. Okay, let's just take some red and totally cover it. We have red on the other side, some red tissue paper over there, so... Do I have a brush I'm using with my red? I don't think so. So, let's see if I can cover this up. Oh, what was I thinking? I need another piece of plastic. Yeah, let's get some paint on the bows. Okay. Much better. And even underneath of all that thing you can see the magazine paper underneath of it. Goodness. I don't know what I was thinking to leave a page looking like that. Okay. Much, much, much better. Now I'm going to stencil over that. There. Need to hit this while I pick my stencil. I think we'll use that flower one again. And let's open up the yellow. Oh, I know you're all screaming at me. No, not the yellow! And I'm out of range again. Sorry. Okay, for yellow, I am using golden... Oh, what the heck does that say? Golden Hansa Yellow Medium. This is just a sample size of it. And get the flower out. I don't know, folks. Maybe I made the wrong choice again. Maybe this page just wants to be mud. That's not bad. I've seen worse. I've done worse. Let's just not do the whole page. There. I'm having fun. I'm making a mess, and I'm having fun. Okay, going to hit this. Now that still may look a bit wild, but at least it's not mud. And it will look nice when it has a pretty vintage lady on it. Okay, That page definitely needs something. Let's go with, don't want to use red again, let's do pink. And get some paint on that bow so it doesn't look all precious. Now, I don't paint like this all the time. This is my sloppy junk journaling painting. And maybe this one. We'll do these girls here. In red. I need to put some more out. The hair, I like that. Now I'm going to find another page. Quickly before it dries. And I can maybe get an imprint of the ladies. Here we go. Yep. Except that is kind of glossy paper. Ugh. Now I'm really making a mess. Okay, my bodies will be going a different way. You can see them. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'll put that piece of... That's what I'm going to do. Let's use this one for the glue. And I need a new baby wipe. Oh, that's gesso. Where's my glue? Oh, here it is. Ugh. Sorry, I can't keep it on screen. Okay. So, let's put that up there. That's better. So I'm definitely going to have to give these papers a dry. Okay. Good. Now we're still in the first signature here. This is a humongous book. Now, what have I got in here? I wanted to check this out. This is a huge journaling card, which I really do not like in there. The paper is too flimsy. I would rather just stick that on a page. You know what? I'm just going to glue these together because the paper is way too flimsy to be used as a pocket. And same with this one. These are nice cards too. I like them. There were leftover bits of this, which was a poster from Daphne's. Well, I really should be using a glue stick for doing this, but let's try and keep it inside this time. There. So probably won't do much with that. This page right here, I just added a sticker, butterfly sticker. And that's the middle of the first signature. So let's go do the second half of the second signature, and then we'll call it a day of painting. How long have we been so far? 46 minutes. Oh yeah, there's some stuff I really wanted to... Well, where's the middle? Oh, that's the end of it. I'm in the third signature. That's fine. Let's just start the third signature. There's a few pages in here that need to be gessoed. I really like this one. This is pretty. And it has a poem by Barbara Shook Conklin about birds. Okay, so she needs some color. Yellow would be nice for her. Well, she is yellow. Well, maybe. Let me get one more baby wipe out. Maybe we can do pink. Just lightly. That's too light. Okay, putting my sleeve in my glue. And honestly, sometimes I think I shouldn't be left alone with all this stuff. Get it all, I make a bigger mess than a kid. And my kids knew how to make a mess. I'll tell you. There. I don't want it on her arm. There, I can mess around with that later. But at least she's not standing in the white background anymore. Okay, so what I am looking for specifically here is something that needs gessoing, because I have a few. This page I'm hating so far. And that's because it needs gessoing. This, it was an old comic page. Well, it was an ad that was a comic back in the 70s magazine, but back in the 70s and earlier they had lots of ads that were made of cartoon characters. No, the Peanuts did that life insurance company, was it Met Insurance, and Dennis the Menace, he did some sort of either weed or bug killer. And then there were ones that were just, you know, original cartoon strips. Okay, that's better. was using an old Sesame Street magazine from the 70s that got put in here. But no, I do not want to have Bert and Ernie in my vintage ladies book. So I know you guys are probably all just thinking that I'm rambling away about nothing, and I guess, in a way, I am. Let's give that a shoot with some heat. A lot of heat. Alright, so that's the middle too, so. Oh, this side as well. I can't put anything on there. Okay, brush. Where did you go? I put you away already. No, I don't think I told you what gesso I'm using. I am using Bob Ross gesso right now. I have a big jar of it, and I pour it into this little jar, which was what, Pro Art? I don't know. Cheap stuff I got somewhere. But that's not it. This is Bob Ross. It's the bottle that I have is too big to work out of. Okay, much better. I actually like the giraffe on there. I'm gonna figure out some way to get that to work. Okay, I'm shooting this page. Alright, what paints have I got left? Well, I have some left of every color. Let's put some on here. Okay, that's it. That's the yellow used up. Okay, that's the green used up. And we'll just fill in that bit with, where's my pink? There it is. Put some pink there. There, now we definitely have to dry that again. Okay, so we are at 55 minutes. So I am just going to, whoa. It's dry. My wax paper is starting to lose its waxiness. Okay, this is the page that I have to gesso. See, this is a cartoon for Drell cigarettes. Let me gesso her up. Okay, so I have some pink and I have some red, so let's put that on this page. Well, let's dry it first. Okay, so we'll do paint splotches again. Red. And pink. Okay, folks, that's it. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go clean my stencils, and I'll just let that page dry. So, we are done for today. Thank you for joining me, and I know I keep going out of screen a bit there, but I am going to have to work on that, and I promise I will for next time. So, I'm going to work in this book some more, going back to putting images in it and stuff. And then I think I'll get to the point where I'll just go through it and do random spreads. Right now I'm just like working throughout the whole thing, getting it kind of well worn in. But this is a big journal. It'll take a long time before it's completely done. So, thank you for joining me, and if you made it this far, there probably aren't many of you, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and don't forget to ring the bell. It's very important. So I will see you next time. Bye!